Hi everyone, it's Tony Martinez, broker of Xtreme International Realty, and I'm excited to bring you another installment in our 10 with our 10 series. Essentially, I'm interviewing the top 10% of our sales professionals for about 10 minutes or so. It doesn't have to be exact, but I'm really excited about how this whole thing is evolving because we're getting a chance to get to know these professionals a little bit better, and they're also sharing some great advice that new agents and struggling agents can use to take their career to another level. Today, I am joined by Alfredo Rivera. How are you, Alfredo?
I'm great, Tony. Thank you very much for having me here.
Hey, man, that's great to have you here as well. Hey, is that an Alabama accent I picked up on?
No, it's actually it's actually a New York accent.
No, you're from New York, man?
From New York, yeah.
All right, so tell me a little bit about yourself. How long you been in the business? A little bit about Alfredo Rivera, the person.
A little bit about me. I've been in the business now for closing in on 3 years. I'm a family man. I'm a dad, a husband, a granddad. I love real estate. I got a great passion for what I do. I feel that everything that I've endured in my life has prepared me for this moment and for this part of my career. So,
one of the things that always struck me about you is that real estate can be a very tumultuous process. It's very stressful. For most people, it's the largest purchase that they're ever going to make or the largest investment. What I love about you is you bring a very calming presence to the process. Not a whole lot shakes you up, right?
Right.
And I think that that's pivotal when you're working with a real estate professional because you're in the eye of the storm.
Right.
You're trying to keep all these plates spinning and all these personalities in place and everything else, and you just have a way of coming across as being very, very self-assured. I got this. Relax. We're going to get you through the finish line. Does that pretty much sums it up?
It does, Tony, and it's funny that you say that because inside I'm actually like, what's going on? But all my experiences, everything that I have gone, my different careers that I've developed throughout the years have really sharpened me up to be able to handle everything involved in a real estate transaction.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And the analogy I like to use, if you see a duck on a pond, on the top, it looks like very calm, very serene, gliding. What's going on underneath? You're doing this, right? You're keeping it all together. Well, look, speaking of how many years you've been in the business and everything, I've had the pleasure of being your broker since day one, right? You basically went from real estate school to Xtreme.
That's correct.
And this is developing into your best year ever.
Right.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, so what do you attribute the success that you're realizing this year to?
When it comes to my success, I have to start with thanking God for where I'm at today because, like I said, everything that I've endured throughout my life has really prepared me for this moment. And I just feel like I was set to be here. Now, the next element that I attribute is my team, okay? I see it as a totem pole, and I'm all the way at the bottom of that totem pole, okay? My team, it first starts with my wife. She's like the one I feel bad for her at times because I just overload her. My brain is working at 100 miles per hour every day, and it just doesn't stop.
Right.
And I overload her with information. And she has a way, a filter of being able to take that information, processing it for me, streamlining it, and then giving me all the ideas and the creativity that I have put in it together for me in a streamlined way.
Wow.
So we have that. Then there's my Xtreme team. I would not be here if it definitely wasn't for the team. You guys, you and Gabby have definitely been number one in my life when it comes to real estate. You have been there. You've walked me through it. You've given me the trainings. You both bring different elements. Your leadership is awesome. You have the business building side and the creativity, and man, you take your ideas and you put them into motion and into action, which is really encouraging and inspiring. And Gabby she's just that agent I believe that we're all striving to be. Wow. She gets the job done. She's focused. She knows how to pump a team, how to make it work. She has tons of successful customers. And then we have all of our agents that have definitely taken time to share with me valuable information. And they're there through thick and thin. When I need help, when any of us need help, we all chip in one another to help each other. And it's just a great family, a great team. And then I have my team that's actually involved in the transaction. You know, my title companies, Denise, she's awesome. I know that I can give her a deal and not have to worry about if it's being processed correctly. You know, I have my transaction coordinator, Michelle Brown. She handles my deal. She handles the paperwork, the back end. She's the face that no one sees, but she's doing a lot of, the deal throughout the process. And so many more. The lenders, just being established with a great and successful team. And then there's the little element that I do, and that's taking everything that I've learned, taking all the information that I'm processing and putting it into action.
Well, you summed it up very, very well in that no one succeeds alone.
Right.
You know, you have to be surrounded by people that believe in you. And you really scored a lot of points by giving the first credit to God and then your wife. So it should be safe for you to go home today.
Thank you.
And for those of you that did not, he mentioned Gabi. Gabi is my beautiful wife and business partner here at Xtreme. And we've been successful because of God's blessings and because my wife has been there. Oftentimes people say, well, she's the woman behind the man. No, not at all. She's right there next to me, side by side, as we grow it together. But, our goal has always been to surround ourselves with quality individuals. And that's one of the things that I always notice about you is you're one of the first to volunteer whenever we have a relief drive or something like that. So you truly have a heart to serve. Okay, I know that about you. And I've watched you mature. Because I saw you at the very beginning and how eager and anxious you were. But man, what I'm doing now is I'm sitting across from a business person now. You already mapped out the future growth. You're surrounding yourself with people because you're building an actual team within Xtreme.
Right, that's correct. Well, thank you so much for that. I'm glad to hear those words. It sounds great. But yeah, that's exactly.
Okay. What advice? Because we only have 10 minutes. I wish we could be talking for an hour. But there's agents within our company and outside of our company that are watching this right now, and maybe they're struggling. Maybe they're brand new. What advice would you give them?
The advice that I would give any agent struggling or that's new is, one, make sure that you're plugged in, to the right team, to the right structure. I would definitely take a look and make sure that I'm aligned with the correct broker. I think that that's where it all starts. The next place I would go is, get yourself aligned with a team. Focus on what you can do best, and then and then find the people that can do what you can't do, and let them work it the best way that they can.
And the training is important. I mean, one of the things that I've shared with you is that, it's great that training is available, but the agents have to avail themselves of the training and actually participate in the training. So when there's training available, go.
Right, of course. So real estate is very dynamic, tons of training, tons of information. The person with the most information wins, and the one that's actually applying the information is the one that's actually going to see the fruits. Planting those seeds, you're going to see the fruits flourish.
Of your labor.
That's what I love about Xtreme. They provide plenty of awesome training.
Yeah. Well, listen, if you don't mind, because I know you're a very humble person, I'm going to give the pitch for you. And that is that, folks, if you're out there right now and you're thinking about buying, selling, investing, or renting in real estate, definitely you want to give Alfredo Rivera a call. You just won't get anybody more professional, more sincere, more committed to helping you accomplish your goals. And he does this day in and day out. He's rock steady. Go ahead and give them your phone number, and you also will see it on the screen there as well. How can they reach you personally and directly?
So if you would like to reach me for real estate services, my number is 954-655-1694.
Alfredo, you did an amazing job. I've seen you. I mean, I think there's a future.
It's a little bit of sweat.
No, man, you did fantastic. I love it. I love it. I love it. I look forward to doing more of these because I think people want to get to know you better and want to find out more. So listen, thank you for who you are and thank you for being extreme.
Thank you for having me,
All
Tony.
right, brother. Thank you so much. We'll
care.
catch you in the next installment, folks. Take care.